Okay, today we will discuss Byte. Okay, so I haven't been on here in a very long time. See, I've changed my hair. It's oh so different. And I'm really trying my best not to have the toilet in here, but the toilet just wants to be a part of this. You know, I just feel like the toilet wants to be a part of this. Anyways, this video is a must-have. I must get this video out here today. Man, I talk so much crap about everybody not doing their Byte videos and like updates, and I just finished like brushing my teeth and taking my Byte invisible aligners out. So my shirt is wet. It's just crazy stuff. But I talk so much trash about everybody, right? And then I got on there for like the first couple weeks, and then I never appeared again. But I will post all of my videos and all of my photos eventually, but this is like a must-have right now. I don't want to harp on Byte, but it's been crazy. It has been crazy. I don't have all the emails and the messages and everything that I sent to them right now, but it has been crazy. So ever since the beginning, I have a tooth that has not moved at all. And my face is super dry. I don't care. Like, this video needs to be on here. I have a tooth that has not, it has been the most stubborn tooth in the world. Like, more than people. People are stubborn, but these teeth, this one right here. Now, it has moved for sure. Like, I don't know if you can see. My teeth have definitely shifted, but probably want to say not a whole lot. And today is November 5th, and I should be done on November 12th. However, I am on week 11. I'm stuck on week 11, and there's 15 weeks in the first shipment. I assume in the second shipment, the rest of the weeks are there. However, I have this tooth that has not moved. I think I emailed them or text them around week 6 that I wasn't sure if things were going well. They sent me to the frequently asked questions, and I reviewed some information there, and it was like, okay, well, maybe I need to do my HyperBite longer. So I started to do that, like 20 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Maybe I need to get my teeth closer to the aligners. So I started using the HyperBite to like really get my teeth snug into the aligners. But at this point, when I look back, so the last message that I sent them, I look back and they're telling me that I need to backtrack. And as I backtrack, which my teeth are completely in a different order, in a different setting than they were before. I tried to put week 1 on, and they fit in the front, still not on this tooth, but in the back, they're lifted all the way up. Like, there's no way I can wear that set of aligners because they completely do not go on my teeth at all. I'm assuming that I'll have to do another impression kit and start over. I went to my dentist, and he's like, he said some really crazy stuff, but he was like, yeah, they saw how many teeth you had in your mouth. You sent them pictures? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, they knew that you needed teeth pulled before they sent you aligners, and they still sent you aligners. He's basically like, this is not going to work. You need to go to an orthodontist. You need to have it done the right way. And I'm just like, I don't want to pay $5,000-$6,000. I just don't want to. But I'm going to go to the orthodontist next week, and I'm going to see what they tell me. I know they're going to have to pull a tooth. They're going to tell me they need to pull a tooth. I just do not have enough room. The tooth that is not moving is actually butted up right buddy next to this one. And there's no way that this tooth is moving anywhere. It's been how many weeks? Oh my gosh, I started, I want to say July. So July, August, September, October. It's been 4 months. It's been 4, 8, 12, 16 weeks. So, yeah, 16 weeks. And here I am on week 11 of 15, and they're telling me to backtrack. I haven't got really good responses from Byte. Unfortunately, I think the first time I reached out to them, they said to, okay, reach out through the app. And I went back on there and updated, because they do a first impression, not first impression, but they do like your smile and all that stuff before you start, and your teeth, the bottom teeth, like, so you can see them from top down, and your top teeth, they do all that. And then I guess they do a checkup. And the emails that they were sending me, I assumed that the checkup was them going to review and see where I was and give me some feedback. And that was like at week 8. I got nothing back. Week 8 comes and I can't get to week 9 because it's not fitting. So I sent another message and I feel like I had got nothing back. And I'm just like, okay, maybe I just need to stop worrying and just wear my aligners for another week. So there's some aligners that I wore for 2 weeks. These, I feel like I'm going on week 3 with set 11, and nothing. So nothing from Byte is what I thought. So I reached out to this girl that I saw that was doing her journey, her Byte journey. She didn't post a lot of pictures or anything, but she sent me pictures of where she started and where she is. And she let me know that where she is now, she's actually been wearing them for a month, for 4 weeks, because she was having some of the same issues. But she said she didn't have issues getting in touch with Byte. Whenever she would respond to them, they would get back in touch with her within 48 hours. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? Like, nobody's reached out to me. I don't have any text messages. I don't have any phone calls. Like, I didn't see anything in email. So she said, reach out to them on Instagram. So I reached out to them on Instagram. It took a couple days for them to get to me, but they're like, go back and double check to see if they responded to you. It says that they responded to you via email. So I go back, and in my junk email, way back when I reached out to them in week six, and they're saying to take pictures of everything that's going on and send them in. And then I also saw where I reached out to them at week 8, they sent me a message back and said to take pictures and show them what's going on. So my bad. I was thinking they were going to text, because when I signed up, when I wanted to try the product, they were texting me every day. Like, they were texting me every day, twice a day, sending emails, everything. So I'm like, oh, they're not calling me. They're going to text me. And I'm waiting for a call. I'm making sure I'm answering scam only or scam calls and all this stuff. Anyways, I go back and I read the email, and it says, you're going to need to backtrack. You're going to need to backtrack, blah, blah, blah. Go back through all your sets of aligners and try them on and see which one fits the best. Unfortunately, I went all the way back to week 1. And even at week 1, this one tooth is stubborn. It has not moved the way that it has supposed to move. And I looked at tracking and I researched tracking, and I made sure my other teeth were, moving along and starting to fit into the aligners before I moved on to the next one. Now, when you read their frequently asked questions, it talks about how the aligners are not supposed to fit perfect because your teeth are moving into those aligners. And on the new ones, they're tight because your teeth are not perfect in those aligners yet. They're made for them to move. I think if I would have had a conversation with somebody, like a real person, and they understood what I was coming from, or like a video conference or something like that, oh my gosh, it would have been so different. And I might not be at 16 weeks and having this issue and possibly need to do new impressions. Like, there's no way I'm going to fit in any of the old aligners because nothing fits in the back. It's basically raised up off of my teeth in the back, but pressed down in the front. And I don't even know how that makes sense. But, so I will say my teeth are straighter. My teeth are straighter. But it's not going along with what they anticipated. I definitely need a tooth pulled. They said that they would be with me throughout the journey. until they are straight. So maybe I'll get one pulled and I'll do another impression and we'll go from there, because wow, my teeth are really off. I tried every aligner on. I sent them pictures of every aligner on, like every week up until week 11, to show them that this tooth is not going anywhere. It's not moving. So what would you do? What does that make you think about Byte? I'll put these on. It's become a lot easier for me to put them on and take them off. One thing that I noticed wearing them is that after a week, these things get cruddy. Whether you use the cleaner or you just dry brush them out or wet brush them out with no toothpaste, they get gross after a week. And I'm like, I don't really want to wear those after a week. Yeah, it's like gross. So this is what I have them doing after week 6. I get them really snug. And then I'd use the HyperBite at night. I've been using it for like 20-25 minutes now, because the girl that I talked to who's also doing it, and her teeth look really good. Actually, they're moving along, and she said that it does look a little bit better. Like, she does still have issues, but it does look a little bit better, and it shows better when she has the aligners on, like I have mine on now, and it makes them look a little bit straighter. But if you look, this tooth has so much of a gap, and these two are really stubborn also. And I read that, you know, these two are stubborn, super stubborn when you're doing braces no matter what. But these two have really, I don't want to say they have not moved at all. I have some very strong teeth, and that's probably why they're crooked, because they're just doing whatever they want to do. They're like, we want to be over here and we want to be over there. We ain't having this. And this is my Byte journey. Good luck.